Previously on the Stanley Parable. Okay, so Kuma is searching for something. But what is Kuma searching for? Is it a door? No, it is not a closed door. What was Kuma supposed to find? Was it that? Ah! What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Are you gonna tell me there's only room for one? What? You can fit! I've watched Titanic like twice in my life. There was room for two! I recently finished your Persona 5 series and the jaw drop from the Akane's room scene made me almost die of laughter. Oh god, I'm remembering it. I could set the time whatever I want it to be. Well. I mean, you said so. Ah, 4:20 is your favorite time of the day. Hell yeah, it is. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 4:20 is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 4:20? You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data from you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple of new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. What? They did the what now? It's not even 4:20! What is the point?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Because no one likes me. Alright. Oh my god, 6 out of 11 achievements. Ooh. Yes, I've done all the previous stuff except Broom Closet. And I haven't taken a look at that video. All the way till beta area. You can't get into Deluxe, I'm afraid. Please adjust the slide until the computer is barely visible. What? Oh, fine. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. What? This is like romantically... I mean... How do you gauge friendship? I mean, what if they just like their own space? Because this is like too much. Maybe definitely not touching. Please adjust the slider until number 5 becomes the number 9. The number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Which of the two made-up words below is the most appealing? Scrumptious or kuboinkal? Nani? Scrumptush or kuboinkal? Scrumptush or kuboinkal? I fucking neither. Please don't adjust this slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is it the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What is time anyway? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? No. I think it got hurt.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
Relaunch again, you say? This game is being a game of sorts. I mean, Kojima usually crashes your game, but probably only once. Hey, this hasn't shown up last time. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. I figured! You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. Ouch. You like being alone, don't you? I mean, a little bit. That's maybe the only information I really learnt about you. I mean, technically I just like my own space, but I mean, I can be around people, I just get bored of them really easily. Which is why I like my own space. Well, it's time for me to leave. There is still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Find you? Find you where? Epilogue? NANI?! Many, many years later. Well, this might be cool. Oh no, this shithole again. Well, I'm gonna die. I guess we go east. How do I find my way? Oh, we're back here again. Is that a phone booth? I can make it. Wait a minute. That's the escape pod! Oh my god. We found our bucket. Reunited at last, at the end of the world. Is that a diesel generator? Oh my god. You can take a screenshot now if you want, guys. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinque. That's all I can count to. Never dated a Spanish girl. I mean, there was one girl that was sort of interested. Really interested. But she was a little forward for my taste. Who's living here? What is this? Cookie Nine's blog reviewed the Stanley Parable 2, April 27th. Wow, that was like fucking 2 weeks ago. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the first game tended with originality, the Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expanding on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers into the territory no one asked for. An infinitely deep hole. Who cares? There are new endings. What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figures. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figures gives you nothing. I must say, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... Reprieve from what? We got pretty close. Pet Pals Press. This cat friendship will last forever. I can't crouch. What's going on? Cookie Nine was the person who asked for the skip button. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched a massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that the Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Get on the green.
Jim. 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 Jim.
Wow, the bucket's gold. Some camper would hide behind that.
Jim. 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 Stanley. Jim. Jim. Stanley.
What was that? Huh.
Stanley. 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 Stanley.
I knew there would be another button. They always do this. Oh, it's the figurines. You know how I missed one? Ha ha ha, I missed one. Whee! Kuma's going into another hole. Guys are idiots. No! Thank you for enjoying the new content. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground and let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not that hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for the game. The snake. Challenge. No, wait, what? Spectacular challenge. Spectacular snake. Stanley's tiny snake. Skeleton snake. Deadly snake. Wacky snake. Skeleton swimming pool. Deadly swimming pool. Stanley's tiny swimming pool. Spectacular swimming pool. The Stanley Parable 3, the swimming pool. The snake. The Stanley Parable 3, the snake. It's absurd. I love it! Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. Is it just me, or does this guy sound a little bit like Monokuma? Just a tad. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. A little bit like Grand Theft Auto 5. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you have put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in and on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. (4:20). Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Oh my god! The Stanley Parable 3, The Snake. Alright, and finally close the game until you see a different menu. There are other things to get. Alright, so what do we have left? We can't get the room closet ending. There's another link. Like, what do we do? Do we just play?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Feels the same.
He sat at his desk.
Any changes? Anything? He just said nothing will change, just the title.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Grab the bucket
It's
and
bucket time.
grab the bucket and go to new content. How does Kuma go to new content? I forgot. I accidentally triggered it last time. But Kuma, there's literally a door there that says new content. Yes.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Yay!
Hello, and thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's
Wait,
see if
Stanley, I've just now realized that bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
the bucket's a trigger. I see.
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel? I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle. The infinite hole, the giant door, did you see them already? Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
I mean, this is technically my first time playing it, so about that.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
I can hear the person smiling behind the thing. So good. Oh god, he's having too much fun. He must be stopped now. Do it again, except you'll
All
go...
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
So we can go to new content again, and we're going to get new content. Return to the Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall. Okay. That sign wasn't there last time. Well, this is turning into a thing, isn't it? Feels like we've been here before. Have we been here before? And we get different menus every time, too. Oh, we didn't go through the whole intro? Okay. So it's just this. Gotcha. Well, they're being considerate. Let's give them that.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
And so we should take a look at the menu. The snake. Okay. What's number 4 then? Because apparently it's going to override the thing if we go through the Stanley Parable 2 thing. What's going to be number 4? I wonder what number 4 is going to be. Ooh! Whisper of Evil. Return to Infinite. Ah, if they had monkey in the other one, I'd say return to monkey. Infinite pencil. Infinite scorpion. Crocodile scorpion. Crocodile cowboy deadly. A whisper of cowboy. Evil zone. Evil pencil. Come on, I want return to monkey. Infinite. No. Return to cowboy? Ooh. Ooh. You are playing the Stanley Parable 4. Return to cowboy. It's got that noir feel to it. I like how they're just making fun of everything. I like how it's synchronizing at 87 megabytes a second. High-speed internet. It's probably synchronizing a 2 kilobyte file. But what is the point? The Stanley Parable 5. The original, grilled, fistful of, the end is the never, the evil. Swimming pool, train station, telephone, gun, Tuesday. Fistful of apple? Grilled Tuesday? The original gun? The end is never the train station. Evil apple. Evil Tuesday. Grilled apple? Grilled telephone. Evil telephone. This process will go to 30. The Stanley Parable 5, Evil Telephone. See, at this point, they're just making one of these movies every year to cash in on Halloween. It's like cheap horror movies that just use jump scares with absolutely no plot or substance. It's just jump scares, which is why it's fine for kids to play games like FNAF. They're not going to get messed up. There's nothing scary about it. It's just loud sounds when you least expect them. There's nothing psychologically horrifying. Alright. This goes up to 30. What the hell? The Stanley Parable 6. Passion of the... why don't we have Snake? Race to the last ever. Stanley versus half employee, half. The curse of the last ever whole. The last ever hole. It's horrifying, isn't it? It is the last hole. There will never be another hole. No more holes. That is the deepest we will ever go. Why are we having fun with this? We're weird. We find this entertaining. How are we finding this entertaining? Why is this entertaining? It's just text on the screen with funny music in the background. How are we amused by this? What does this say about us? The Stanley Parable 7. Danger of. Inspector. It's either me or the... Stanley's tiny. The last ever. Doctor. Why does it have the last ever again? Come on. Tuesday. Computer virus. Pirate. Sunshine. Mind control machine. Water. The last ever. Pirate. See, that one actually sounds cool. I want Johnny Depp in this movie. What the fuck? We're not amused. We're trying to juice the game, but also trying to make the game enjoyable. Stanley Parable 7, the last ever. Alright, this is actually pretty amusing. What the fuck is this? What's the image on the right? Someone drew this just for this. Oh my god. Hallways. Guys. Surely this can't be increasingly amusing as we go up in sequential numbers. No way they can keep this up for 30. No way. Impossible. No way. Stanley Parable 8. Return to the final. Danger of. Skeleton. Employee of the wacky. And Pirate's in there again. Are these randomly generated? Return to... Nah. The final... Nah. Danger of... Nah. Skeleton... Nah. Employee of the... Nah. Wacky... Nah. Employee of the human condition? Sure, why not? 3 lines. This makes sense on so many levels. You are playing the Stanley Parable 8, Employee of the human condition. This actually makes somewhat sense. Man, this is becoming the Fast and Furious franchise. There is no story. There wasn't any story after Tokyo Drift. Okay, maybe the one after that, but that's it. After that, there is no story. It's not even worth watching. They just butchered the franchise. 1 was okay. 2 was like, eh. 3 was like, Tokyo Drift. And the rest was just like, we need money. No, seriously, they're just doing it for the money. The Stanley Parable 9. The final paperwork. Beyond paperwork. Deadly paperwork. Lord of the paperwork. One with the paperwork. A whisper of paperwork. Lord of the paperwork. You are playing the Stanley Parable 9, Lord of the Paperwork! Okay, this is mildly amusing. Especially with this music. I'm beginning to believe that they might be able to make this amusing till 30. What the hell? How much drugs did they tax deduct in this financial year? A lot. A lot. There was a lot of drugs. It's like South Park Studios. Half the budget goes to drugs. The other half is snacks. The Stanley Parable 10. In search of, now with added, forbidden, grilled, outstretched, expired. Forbidden cheese! What? What is that thing on the bottom right? Oh my god. What even? It's good because it's yellow, right? It works. What are they doing? Guys, if you get bored of this at any time, just tell me. I'm going to be fair. I'm finding this amusing, but if you guys are sick of it and want to stab me, just tell me. The Stanley Parable 11. Oh my god, this feels like Slender. Hidden, in search of, a door to, wacky, passion of the spectacular. Spiders, ice cream, laser, didgeridoo. That's not how you spell didgeridoo, is it? Water, pencil. Passion of the spiders. Why are there the dog and the cat? Why is it yellow text with yellow in the background? There are so many things wrong with this. Wait, today's Friday. Holy fuck, it's only Friday. It feels like Saturday because we played yesterday. Life is good. Is this how people that stream full-time feel like? Stanley Parable 12. Return to. Baby. Now with added. Expired. A door to. The. Return to. Baby. Now with added, expired? A door? Does Kuma feel like he is streaming full time? It does, but I'm still working and so I'm struggling to edit at night. So it's like, I want Return to Monkey, but there's no monkey. Return to Escape? That makes sense. What the f- What? What is this game? No! Cheese would be such a bad connotation with this. The Stanley Parable 12. Return to escape. Kawaii desu. Oh my god! We've had Dream Daddy. Now we have a Dream Buddy. Oh god. Oh god! The original snake. Yes. 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 The original snake. My god, if it was in a jungle. Any chance you'll do Pokemon roguelikes? What on earth is that? What the hell? Oh yeah, I never saw the baby ending. The original snake. See, he's actually sneaking away to the vent. I haven't actually seen the baby ending. Dr. Snake. What are they doing? Is this a joke? What? Reminds me of the guy who sued the Teletubbies because he said he was used as the sun. Fuck, man, his career could have been set. He should have just asked for royalties. Dreams of sequel. I mean, his parents probably made all the money. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. This actually sounds nice. What? China Simulator. Yeah, where if you don't obey the instruction, they'll harvest your organs while you're still alive. And you'll officially just go missing. Have you seen those videos of people in the COVID body bags, but they're still moving? And they get thrown in the back of the truck? China's a fucked up place. I am never going to mainland China. At this point, I'm even avoiding Hong Kong. Literally. Fucked up place. The Stanley Parable. Forgotten mind control machine. This is good! I would play this! I should have picked the pirate. Oh yeah, hindsight's 2020, man. I should have... That Kuma. But imagine this. There's a time machine. Think about it. Someone from the future traveled to the past, and there is a time machine. Imagine that. Imagine Blackbeard travels to the future, being the present, and he sees the shit happening nowadays. Rat on ship, Black Death! What are you talking about? That's the captain of the ship. That's FGO, bro. What's FGO? Cheeky, is that you or is that Satan? The good old Captain Cheesetail. Stanley Parable 17. Stanley's Big Bomb. What? This makes no sense. A gacha hellhole you never want to start with. What is it with all these fucking gacha games? I don't understand. I just don't. Whatever. I probably don't want to anyway. He's gonna bomb this place, isn't he? Look at that fat cat, 1% motherfucker. You were clipped. Nani? Looks like an escape room. Looks like an interrogation room. Oh, everything just went yellow because it's like 8 o'clock and it's no more blue light for Kuma, so all the screens are yellow. There's absolutely no blue light. There is no white light either. It's all yellow. Stanley Parable 18, Part 5. Because we're fucking watching Homestuck now. Paperwork. Yeah, this is Homestuck. The Stanley Parable 18 Part 5. Paperwork.
Je suis dans la même horizon, seul sur la pluie des vélos, et je n'attends plus que toi, mon amour.
What?
C'est là, dans la même horizon,
Ah!
je me remémore les jours
Voulez-vous que je aime toi?
où je t'ai rencontré, mon amour.
That's all I can say in French. I wonder how far that will get
Mais
me.
ici, c'est aussi où je me souviens de la sortie de The Stanley Parable.
It's just a parable. The only thing you understand is nostalgia and memories. She must be talking about the nostalgia and memories of the original Parable. It talks about sweet memories. That was sweet. I hope you didn't mind us listening to the whole song because it was quite nice. It was quite nice. There's a certain elegance to it. Oh, God. Me and not wanting to pay $5 delivery fees. Stanley Parable 19. The Ghoulish. Ooh, we haven't seen that one. Quarterly. The employee dealing with the hidden crocodile. Ah, the Ghoulish. The Ghoulish. Pantry. I feel like I took a shower. What the fuck is that? I should have said the Ghoulish 427. Why do you do this? Man. Like some of these will be really funny, but because it's randomly generated, you don't actually know what's coming up next. But I think that's half of the excitement. It's the anticipation of not knowing what they're going to do. If we knew what they were going to do and we rigged it, it would get boring very quickly. The thing is, because we don't know what it's going to be, it's a lot more exciting because it's, you know, exciting. Yeah. Wait, I can try DoorDash Pass for free for 30 days? Okay. I shall try it. The Stanley Parable 20, In Search of, Forgotten, A Whisper of, Hidden, The Lord of the One with the... Anyone have anything? One with the pencil. Okay. Why not? Might actually be pretty funny. The Stanley Parable 20, one with the pencil. Lord of Ice sounds like a Lich King. What about Esdeath from Akame ga Kill? She could be considered the Lord of Ice. No, she would be the Queen of Ice. Or that could also be Armstrong. What about the lawsuit? Scary lawsuit. Now with added lawsuit. No, a whisper of a lawsuit. No, a whisper of love. At this point, they're just adding random music and random backgrounds. What part of this makes sense? Why is it Holy talking about a whisper of love in this? Careless Whisper? That is a good song. You know what? I always heard that song whenever I was in my father's car. I used to always listen to classic music and jazz. And I heard that song 1,000 times. I must have heard classic songs so many times. But I never knew the song name or the artist. And so when I heard that in Deathpool at the end, when they play it, I was like, holy shit, that's the song! Swimming pool? Okay, in search of content? I mean, fine, let's go vanilla. It might work. That works. That definitely works. You seem to be synchronized with whatever. Do we have a Taco Bell? Oh, this is the desert song! Saturday Night Pirate? Sound more American than America. Saturday Night Explosion? I mean, sure. Is it the ship? No, it's not! It's a new one! It's The Office! This is catchy. Is this dancing music? Is this tango? What is this? This is definitely dancing music. I mean, the last ever baby. What the fuck is this? This is the little thing that I need to buy so my computer doesn't go AFK. So it looks like I'm on my computer all day at work. Does anyone know where I can buy one of these things? Because my computer keeps timing out every 2 minutes. I don't want to look like a lazy employee, but I'm a lazy employee. I'm like the worst employee. How am I even an employee? A desk bird. Alright, I gotta buy a desk bird. That's gonna keep me employed. Man, you should see the permissions that they have enabled. I don't actually have a laptop. We have like a Microsoft Surface. And the permissions, they literally have so much spyware on the computer. Keylogger. Webcam scanner. Like everything. Active microphone. The battery on this thing runs out so quickly that I reckon that they're using the webcam to see whether or not I'm in front of it. So whenever I'm running a meeting, I always put it like a little bit on the side like this. So it looks like I'm always looking like this and I'm writing stuff. So if it's like this, it looks like I might be next to it. Plausible deniability. But my God, the amount of stuff that they do. Holy crap. Freaky, man. And they probably also have the GPS tracker on it. I reckon they put a SIM card in there, but they don't let me use the data. Sounds like my computer's from preschool. Man, you're lucky you have computers in preschool. We had to share those Apple Macintosh, you know, the ones with like the colored backs. And we played like Flash games on like the Flash archives and stuff. Like Madness Combat and Tanks. Man, it blew their minds when I introduced them to Madness Combat. Blew their minds, man. Alright, this was... Alright, sorry. 25. A game of... I don't think we've had that one. journey to, return to, evil. Who do I have to sleep with to get return to monk hair? Like, return to monk hair would make me happy. But I can't have it. We just played cricket in preschool, man. Evil co-workers? Yes! Makes sense. This is good! Perfect. It's empty. It's mysterious. It's uneasy. 10 wings for breakfast. 5 for breakfast, 10 for lunch, 25 for dinner, and the rest for a snack. How are your co-workers going to screw you over today? Imagine a killing game, but with your co-workers. Danganronpa style. Forgotten boyfriends? Have I played Batman Arkham? I haven't. No, I haven't. Forgotten boyfriends? Offline boyfriends? Offline boyfriends. Come on, be good. Be good! Come on. Hey, that's the same music! And then they added this guy to this thing. Instead of the baby. Is this randomly generated? Really? This is like the weirdest combination they've done. They just keep mixing it up, but it's the same music. Boo! Same music twice in a row. Boo, Wendy. Boo! The Revenge of the 427. Come on, be something scary. What? This just fucking sounds like a Mr. Bean movie! It could have been sinister! It could have been evil, suspenseful, could have been a thriller. Instead, we get a fucking Mr. Bean movie. What's he gonna do? Board the wrong fucking train? I mean, I'd watch it, because the guy's really funny. You know, he's a really good actor. Especially considering he has trouble speaking and it made it work for him. But come on! We could have had fun with this one. Stanley! Why you do this? "28. One with the co-workers. Stanley's tiny co-workers. Passion of the co-workers. The original co-workers. Oh! So I'm thinking the original co-workers or a new kind of co-workers. Yeah, but you wouldn't say a new kind of plural. The original co-workers. This sounds like an origin story. Watch, it's gonna be sinister. Oh, with coffee. Wait, are you fucking reusing the music? With a baby? Why is there a baby? Did you make a baby? Are you my my predecessors that fucked up the Christmas party for the rest of us? Stanley's big baby? Stanley's big electrode? It might be fun. Let's take a look. Don't reuse the same music. Oh my god, this sounds like a porno. Oh my god. Oh my god. This sounds like a porno. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is some porno music right there. I was like, oh my god. Oh, they're doing it now, aren't they? Alright, it goes up to 30. It works, but it's a bit like, oh my god. Here we go. Liquid. Oh, no! You could have had Liquid Snake! No! You ruined it. Why? Now without a... The end is never the escape. Return to laser unforgivable co-worker. Doctor... What do we do? They had Liquid! Ah! It would have been so epic as a finale. With this music! It's like Metal Gear Solid 2 music! It would have been so good! Oh, oh no. Try one more time. All right. We can. We can. We can. Missed opportunity game. I want to see if it's randomly generated or it just cycles through the thing. I think it's probably randomly generated. 31. Stanley's tiny pencil. See, we've never seen Crown before. We've never seen Crown before. So I think it's randomly done. Oh, it only goes up to 30 in the original? Let's see if it's a new one. Do we get an achievement? It's different. It has balloons. Stanley's tiny pencil. We've seen Crown a few times? Really? What is this music? It's a bit... I kind of feel like Stanley versus Scorpion. Is anyone else thinking, what's it called? Mortal Kombat? I'm thinking Mortal Kombat. This does not sound violent at all. This is holiday music. This is why you shouldn't do drugs. No, this is why you should do the right drugs. This sounds like a JoJo's ending to part 3. The train trip home. Yes? No? Anyone? Liquid love. What's that even mean? Oh God! Really? All they needed was Snake. You ruined it! I would have been happy. I would have felt complete. And the game knows this.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
This ain't a fucking broom closet, it's a storage room. With a broom in it. And cleaning equipment.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yes, corporate in a nutshell.